You are now tuned in to the second episode of Black Girls Speak. Wait, no. Cleo. You together. And we're rolling. We're gonna start this goddamn show in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
I am Chelsea Coleman, aka CleoDaGodmother, the creator and host of Black Girls Speak TV, and this is Black Girls Speak, a podcast for and about informing, uplifting, and empowering women of color across the globe.
Oh my God, it's episode 2. Oh my God, my nails. Okay, Miss Rona, you need to go. Episode 2 of Black Girls Speak. Shout out to everybody who supported my first video. You know, the love, it just felt good for a young, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for all the likes and the comments and the subscribers and the views and the feedback. Thank you all. Now, we're doing episode 2. Now, as you can see, the hair, you know, it's definitely, you know, it changed a little since the last time you saw me. It's different now. It's a fro. And it's my natural hair. So, the topic for this episode is all things natural Black woman edition. Don't you just love being a Black woman? I do, all the time. And as you can see, hold on, y'all, let me give y'all a side profile of, you know, the glam, you know, the all, this, no makeup, you know, no nails. I hate this so much. No nails, you know, the naturalness. This episode pertains to the fro, the mane of the Black woman. Now, being natural is no freaking carnival. It is lots of work. There are pros and cons to being a natural woman. Now, we're gonna talk about the pros. You know, we're gonna talk about the good stuff. The number one pro for me would be low manipulation. By that I mean I don't have to constantly touch my hair and do my hair as much as I would if I had permed or relaxed hair. You know, I can do a twist out and leave the twist out in my head for like a week and never, you know, unravel it. Now, a twist out, for those of you who don't know, a twist out is basically you sectioning your hair and then you twist it in like a 2-strand like twist. There are also braid outs, which I love. This right here is actually a braid out. I like to do braid outs because they make my hair bigger. I call it, the natural community calls it stretched, but it just makes the hair more fluffier and bigger. And I normally do braid outs on semi-dry, semi-damp hair, and it comes out like this for me. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. And then there are flat twists. Now, flat twists are my baby. I will do a flat twist in a minute because flat twists take no time. And though I've listed all of these, I'm pretty sure some of you who are going natural or who don't know what it means to be natural will be like, what the hell is Cleo talking about? So, because of that, I have a friend of mine. Her name is Kaylin Jackson. I love her so much. Shout out to Kaylin Jackson. She is an ambassador for natural hair products, and she makes tons of videos about natural hair, twist outs, braid outs, wash and goes, using products, reviews, and all those sorts of things. So, I will be more than likely, probably, most definitely, I will be posting a link to all of her videos under this video so you can understand what I'm talking about. Number 2 would be diversity. And that probably should be number 1 because I can go from a fro like this to a puff to a flat twist to some braids to some twist to a wig and then come back to this. You know, I don't have to stick to one thing, you know. And not to say that women who do have permed or relaxed hair can't be diverse, because I've seen it, honey. Honey, black women, we do it all. We come with the purple and the green and the blue, the straight. We do it all. But I would say diversity for natural hair, because I can literally go from this to braids tomorrow and look like a completely different person. But I think that just pertains to all black women, because we really do it, honey. We really come through with the come through, you know. Number 3 would be self-identity. That's a big one for me. Because I'm so pro-black in what I do and how I do it and how I say things. I mean, as you can see, I mean, come on, like come on, like I have the girl with the fro, and I like, come on. Like, this shirt was actually made by a friend of mine. Her name is Adrian. She played basketball for the university that I go to, and I had to support her business because like this is fire. So shout out to Adrian. I hope you see this video. I'm wearing your shirt, and I got this shirt like a year or 2 ago, and I'm still rocking it right now. Shout out to you, man. Thanks. Self-identity for me just means a lot when it comes down to my fro. Especially because I look up to women like Asada Shakur, I look up to Angela Davis, I look up to Toni Morrison, I look up to these people who are natural, who have natural hair, you know? And it's just like, I can't. I mean, there are women who have relaxed hair who are pro-black, but it's like, it's nothing like going into a facility, a corporation with a fro. Though there are pros, there are cons as well. So to me, the number 1 con is shrinkage. You see how big my fro is right now? Let me go wash my hair. This palm tree will literally become a shrub. A teeny tiny shrub. And there's nothing wrong with, you know, teeny weeny froze. I love the small froze, honestly. I enjoy my big chop. So I do admire small froze. But this, going from this to a shrub, pisses me off. Because my hair is so spongy, it's so tight. It's like a fucking... Anyways, number 2 would be high maintenance. Like, though, you know, it's low manipulation, it's still high maintenance, because when you're natural, your hair is prone to get drier than it normally would because it's in its natural state. So it needs oils, it needs shea butter, it needs coconut oil, it needs argan oil, it needs tea tree oil. It needs those oils that it doesn't get because it's natural. You have to keep up with it. You know, it is a process. It's a beautiful process, because had I not taking care of my hair, you know, it wouldn't be what it is right now. It wouldn't be like this. And this only comes from maintenance. This only comes from taking care of it. A lot of black women that I've talked to have said like, oh, I want to go natural, but I know I'm not going to take care of it. And I'm like, what does that mean? They're like, well, I know that I'm not going to feel like twisting my hair up every night. But it's like, you kind of have to. Because if you don't, it's gonna be dry. It's gonna break off. It's gonna be brittle. So you kind of have to. I feel like that's probably the only like con that stops a lot of women from going natural. That, the maintenance, and also the beginning stages, the transition. Transitioning? Child. Child. You got all natural, all on your roots, and then the ends are straight. And you in that bit like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to make this work? So, if you want to go natural, get all that out of your head and just do it. Because I just did it. Let's talk about the journey. My journey. Now, what made me do it wasn't the fact that I was going through a lot. it was just the fact that I was searching for a black identity. You know, I grew up going to private school, so all I saw was white girls with straight hair. Growing up, that's all I saw. And I'm the one who made my mom perm my hair. Like, I begged my mom to perm my hair. I'm like, Mama, you gotta perm my hair, man. Everybody hair straight at school. It's picture day in a few weeks. I need to have straight hair. I don't want this little puff you put in my hair. I don't want these little twists. I want straight hair. 3rd grade. My mom said, all right, you want straight hair? I'm finna perm it. And she permed it. And I still have that picture to this day. With my little, I was cute. I was cute. But my hair was straight. And all the white girls were like in love with my hair. And it's like in that moment, I was like, yes, they like me. I'm accepted. Oh my God, I feel validated. And I started hanging with the white girls. I don't really like to say that, but you know, it's the truth, so I guess. I was hanging with the white girls. And I was the only black girl in my class. So that right there was like, oh yeah, I'm set. I'm at the white girl sleeping over at her house. Like, I'm set. And then I got in the pool. I got in the pool and my hair was like, nigga, please. Still nigga, thank you. My mom didn't want to flat iron it. So I made her hot comb it. Hot combs. Any black woman knows growing up. Hot combs are something else. Okay? That's something else. She hot combed it. I went back to school the next week. My hair was straight again and they liked me. And that went on for a long, long time. And so growing up, I just thought that that was the way. If my hair is straight, I'm validated. If my hair is permed and it's straight, and I put my hands through it, then I can go in any store, I can go anywhere, get a job. I'm good. Like, I'm good. And then I got out of private school and I went to public school, you know, public middle school. And child, my straight hair didn't matter to them black girls. I thought my straight hair was gonna make me, you know, better than them. Oh, I'm better than you. I got straight hair, yeah, and I'm smart. I came from I just came from a private school. Them black girls ain't care about no straight hair. And that moment was when I realized, like, this don't even matter. Like, why do I care so much about my hair? And then I went to junior high. All white public school, basically. And I saw a lot of white girls, and it was like a tug of war. It was like, dang, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm used to the straight hair, but it's like I'm in an all white public school, and the black girls still don't fool me. Because I wanted to assimilate. I wanted to be a part of the Western culture. I went natural in 2013, the summer of 2013. That was before my sophomore year of high school. I was going through a lot. And I was just like, F it, I'm ready to cut my hair. I was already transitioning before I left school my freshman year. And over that summer, transitioning was like ugly to me, and I was like, okay, no, I just want to be natural at this point. I want curls now. I'm tired of the straight and the I want the whole curl. So my big sister, shout out to her, my big sis, she was like, okay, let's go. So we went to my family hairstylist. She's been in the family for a long time, and she cut my hair because she's natural, her daughter's natural, and she's been doing all of our hair since we were children, you know. And so she cut my hair, and honey, it was small. I looked like a little boy, but I was happy that I did it because it's just something about cutting your hair, you know. It's just something about chopping your hair off and seeing it fall. It's almost like you're becoming a new person. Nah, I wouldn't do it again. You know, that big chop is rejuvenating. It's liberating. I never felt more black. I never felt more like a black woman when I cut my hair and went natural. Like it was that moment that I started to dive into who I was, who my family was, where we came from, why I'm like this, all of it. I started to really, really get into like why I am the way I am and why it's important to be a black woman. I started diving into who I was, my ancestors. I started to hate history because I knew it was a lie. It was a lot of transformation going on. And then I started reading up on Assata Shakur, and that's like anybody. I look out like the camera. Anybody who knows me knows how much I love her, because she's so resilient. She's such a resilient black woman. She's natural. Like, come on. Like, Toni Morris is natural. Like, come on. R.I.P. to Toni. Toni Morris is natural. So it's like I just felt like I was doing a disservice to myself as a black woman to have perm natural hair when my roots are this. This is the hair to grow out of my head for real. There's no way I shouldn't be natural. The feedback that I got from my family was it was different. I'm more of the rebellious child, so I didn't really care what nobody had to say. But I still value their opinion. You know, my older sister loved it. She thought my older sister is a big supporter of what I do as far as like being a black woman and, you know, standing up for what I believe in. So she supported it 100%. My middle sis, she didn't really have much to say, but I know that I encouraged her to go natural, and I encouraged her to allow my niece to go natural, because my niece is natural as well, and I actually do her hair, so I think I played a big part in that. My mom, my mom did not like it at all. The crazy thing was, I did it when she was on vacation. My mom had went on vacation, and I was like, F it, I'm finna go natural. She can't tell me nothing because she's not here. I'm finna go natural. And when she came back, she wasn't necessarily like upset with me, because my mom knows me very well. She knows that I'm rebellious. She knows that I will just do it and just be like, I did it already, so oh well. But she didn't like it. My father didn't like it at first either, until it started to grow, and then he was more susceptible of it. But I didn't really care about it, because I mean, it's my hair. You didn't pay for the cut, and you're not paying for these products, so what you got to say don't matter. I encourage anyone to do a big chop, because like it's almost like you're growing with your hair. It all works together simultaneously. It makes things better. You feel good about yourself. Girl, my hair natural, and I did me a twist out, and you know, you feel good, and it honestly gives you something to do at night. Like, I be up at night twisting my hair, or like going on YouTube and finding videos and like, oh, I'm gonna try this, you know. Tips for natural hair. The best tip that I can give you for anybody who's natural is to keep your hair moisturized. Always, every day, all the time. Refrain from picking at it and touching it, because you're gonna pull your freaking hair out. Also, do not do your hair when it's dry. You will rip your hair out of your head. I've done it. You will rip your hair out of your head. Also, stay away from coloring. I know coloring is fun, coloring is cute. I was a color fanatic in high school. I've had anybody who goes to high school, anybody who went to high school with me, knows that I was the color queen, honey. I had red, purple, I had green, I had a shade of blue. You know, I had it all. I bleached my hair. Like, I rocked that for a minute. Like, I was the color queen. But in the end, it freaking dried my hair out to the point where I had to do another big chop, and I had to start over again. But all that did was make my hair grow way faster than it was before. So I will say to refrain from coloring. Also, know your porosity. high porosity and low porosity. Know what that means. Some people's hair needs more water, more oil, more cream than other people's hair. Know what your hair needs. Also, it all falls into your diet as well. I didn't want to believe that at first. I'm like, girl, I can eat hot Cheetos and cheese dip, and I can eat freaking McDonald's, and my hair gonna be fine. But literally, since I've started eating cleaner, my hair has been doing what it wants to do, and I'm freaking happy about it. Like this, I don't think y'all understand. Like this is me. This is all me. All of it. This is hello. This is mine. This is my hair. And I love it. And it's because I take care of it and because I know what it needs when it needs it. So as you know, a lot of us won't get hired if we go into a corporation with our hair like this. Yes, they'll talk to us. Yes, they'll interview us. But hiring us? No, ma'am. You cannot. I've seen it and I've read about it. There are women who have legit been told to change their hair at their job. You mean to tell me that I go to work and I paid for my braids in my head, and you gonna tell me to take them out because they're not braids aren't professional? How? Anybody who has an argument to tell me how braids aren't professional, I would love to know. If anybody has an argument to tell me that a fro isn't professional, I would love to know. Because it's just funny. Because we can't go to work with braids, yet there's bitches like Kim Kardashian and Khloe Kardashian and Kylie Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian and Kendall Kardashian that have fucking braids in their heads. You know what? Let's get into colorism. Shall we? It pertains to natural hair. Let's get into something that we don't want to talk about. That's real. Let me get comfortable. There are women who are light skinned, who are biracial, who have hair just like this. Curly and voluptuous, and oh my god, her curls are so cute. And she's acceptable to go to work. Acceptable. Because her curl pattern is loose. Let a dark-skinned girl with 4C hair go to work with her hair in the fro. It's unnatural. It's a problem. Where's your hairnet? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because it's not even about being fair. It's almost institutionalized assimilation of a Western civilization that don't give a fuck about us, that never did. After it took them 401 fucking years to start this shit off of our backs. And you mean to tell me I can't get a job because of my hair, but my homegirl who light skinned, who hair a little bit looser than mine, gonna get a job before me? Tell me that that's not a problem. You mean to tell me that if I go to an interview like this tomorrow, there's a possibility that I can't get hired? That's the most insane shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. It's the most insane shit I've ever heard in my life. There are black men who will not talk to a dark-skinned girl just because they want their kids to have really good hair. Just like women, there are dark-skinned women who don't talk to dark-skinned men because they want their children to have good hair or pretty eyes or a lighter complexion. The self-hate, it just stings out of y'all. It just the colorism. We as black women have to not only we don't have to just not only fight the white man, but we gotta fight the black man as well. It's tough. I mean, Malcolm X said it best. Like, we are at the bottom of the fucking totem pole. The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. And I didn't believe that, but I'm like, he just saying stuff. He just wanted to be a nigga who, try to be cute with the... That has been proven through experience, through statistics, through life. It saddens me that I am legitly double oppressed. How the fuck am I double oppressed? I'm a black woman who's also dark skinned, who's also big boned. I am double, triple oppressed. And still, I'm resilient. Which is why it is important for you to know who you are and find that identity. Whether it's through natural hair, whether it's through all fucking plant-based, whatever it is you need to do it and do it now. Because the longer you wait, the more you run from yourself, the harder it's gonna be to come back in contact with it. And the worse off you're gonna be. They don't give a fuck about us. I don't think people understand it. There are really nice, great white kinfolk, Caucasian kinfolk. What up? Hey, look, I support whatever you support, I support you. Cool. At the end of the day, they still are privileged and they still benefit from that privilege. Wanna know why? Because they don't give a fuck about us. At all. I'm not gonna get hurt because of my hair. But the white girl who don't even have what I have, don't even know what I got going on. Don't even have what I got going on. My resume better than hers. She'll get hired before me. Because I know that, I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I've always felt like, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. And I just think black women are just the toughest ones, It is beautiful to be a black woman. Nobody can take that from me. No one. And I'm a natural black woman, and and I have natural black friends who are also natural. And they're living well with natural hair. At the end of the day, I can't make anyone do anything that they don't want to do. I can't make anyone do anything that they don't want to do. But I can encourage you to definitely go natural. If more black women went natural, it would be legit a cultural shock. They wouldn't know what to do. They would not know what to do. Perm hair is cute, your little wigs be laid, the braids be whatever, your braids don't last longer than mine because my hair natural. Cool, great, kudos. Being a natural woman is a statement, and it always will be. As you guys know, I always do a song of the week and a book of the month. The song for this week is titled Beat of My Drum by by my good friend Bryant Griggs Jr. I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys, he's a junior. He gonna be mad as hell. Anyways, the song of the week is Beat of My Drum by Bryant Griggs Jr. He goes by Abyss. He is from Hammond, Louisiana, like me, but right now he's based in Georgia. He wanna be out there with them or whatever, it's okay. Beat of My Drum is an amazing song off of his new EP titled I'm Okay. It is An 8-song body of work that embodies who he is as a growing man in America. I think you all should check it out. Now, as you know, the link will be below. The link to his whole EP will be below because I want you to run the whole thing. Yeah. Shout out to my friend. Oh my God, he make music and stuff. That's crazy. It's crazy. The book of the month is Sacred Woman, written by Queen Afua. Now, people like Erykah Badu have read this book. And if y'all don't know, Erykah Badu made incense from her hookah. And it's sold out. So obviously my girl doing something right. And this book was like the jump start to her exploration of herself. Now, Queen Afua is critically acclaimed as a natural healer, a holistic healer. All things natural. This book is a manual, a guide, if you will. You see it, a guide to healing the feminine body, mind, and spirit. Get into it. I have not started this book. However, I have highlighted some of the things that I want to embody, you know, in my own life. Hope you can see. I don't know when I'm going to start this book, honestly. The power that I'm going to possess after reading this book and actually doing it full out will be scary. And it will be scary for you as well once you read it. The link to this book on Amazon will be posted below. I think that's all the time that we have today. I don't want to leave y'all. So that concludes episode 2 of Black Girls Speak. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you learned something new. Hope I dropped some gems on you again like I did the first time. Always choose yourself. Always choose love. And always keep it G. Love and light. I'm gonna hit y'all next week, okay?